Hello, I'm back. I just got back from my shift. These 2 days we didn't really do much. The first day was absolutely nothing. We got like two calls and they were all bullcrap calls like the entire day. The second day it was a pretty slow day. We got maybe 3 or 4 calls. Um, anyways, they were all bullcrap calls and except for two. Well, like there's only two calls that I'm going to actually talk about. Basically, what happened was that I'm still very, very new to this job. And so there was one call, it was a fall. And the lady, like, she had a UTI, basically. And I almost dropped her on the stretcher, which freaking sucked because, like, I don't know, like, my EMT class wasn't really good on skills, but that's not really an excuse for me. I'm just a retard. But that will never happen again for me. So that was just one call. The second call, it kind of bothered me. And I don't really like get bothered by like this person is old. Like I don't get bothered by old people. Like I've only done CPR twice, and like I didn't get bothered by it because they're all by old people, and it's just kind of like a whatever, they're gonna die anyways type of mindset that I have with them. So it's just kind of whatever. But I don't know. With this one, it was like a really, really old, skinny, scrawny, sweet old lady. The call came out as a fall. And so we go there, no lights and sirens, just kind of hanging out because we just think we're going to go pick up Granny. And on the notes, the dispatch said that she was on hospice. Anyway, so we get to the house and there's these dogs. Like we knock on the front door and the husband answers the door and they have like these dogs and they're all like big and black and they're growling and barking at us. And so we're like trying to get the guy to get the dogs out, like and put them into a different room because like we don't want to get bit or anything, because dogs can be dangerous. And like we've never met these dogs, like, and dogs hate people in uniforms. And the guy's not really being cooperative at all. So we just decided, screw it. We're going inside with the dogs. And so the call was for the grandma though. So we're like, okay, like where the heck is this lady? And he's like, and so we find her like outside in their backyard. Now keep in mind, this is in the middle of July. It's probably like 110 degrees right now. At least like where we were at. And this lady, like no pants, no underwear, and a sweatshirt on, is laying outside on like the concrete part of their backyard, just being cooked alive by the sun. And like she's not talking to us. She's like she's alive, right? But she's just like not with it. But like she's on hospice, so it's kind of expected, like maybe dementia or something. But the only words she knew how to say was yes, and it wasn't. And we weren't like asking her like yes or no questions. Like we would ask her like what's your name? She just yes, like yes was the only thing. And like so we find her outside. She's like laying. She has a pillow next to her, but her head isn't on the pillow. And we go and we feel her, and she is just freaking boiling hot. Like you could feel her heat like through the gloves. Like she's just roasted. And later we asked like the grandpa, like her husband, like, oh, well, how long has she been sitting there? She's been sitting there for an hour before he called 911. Well, no, the guy called hospice, and then the hospice called the fire department, or the hospice called us. So she's been sitting there like an hour before we even showed up, which was absolutely ridiculous. And the guy, like the husband, is just not cooperative at all. Anyways, so we get to this lady, we go and pick her up, we put her in the shade, and then we get her inside on their sofa by like just picking her up because she's like a little, like I'd say 100 pounds or less. Like she's a small, skinny lady. And we sit her on the couch, and the husband, like normally with like with their partners, like they're all freaking out, like, oh, are they gonna be okay? Are they gonna be okay? Or whatever. But this guy just sits down on the couch and just kind of watches us and like is like kind of mocking us, like, oh, you guys really think it's that serious? Like, calm down, you guys. Even though this lady is, I don't remember her temperature, but her internal temperature was through the roof. And so we're like putting cold packs on her. We're getting IVs in her to cool her down from internally with like cold saline bags. And like this guy, like this husband is just like, oh, it's not that bad. She's not that bad. And like he wouldn't provide her ID for us. And I had to fight the guy to get like her medication list. Like when you get old, like these guys normally just have like a sheet of paper listed down of all like the medications you're taking. So he finally walks over to his bedroom and like takes the medication list off the mirror. And while my partner is in the back treating, the patient, I'm following this guy trying to get a med list before we go. And it just pissed me off on how uncooperative the husband is. Like, I cannot believe just how just uncooperative someone could be. Like, this is your wife, and you're like watching your wife die in your own home, and you're like, oh, it's not even that serious. Like, you guys need to calm down. So I don't know, that really bothered me. Like, I'm not like no like PTSD from it or anything, but like that, like it's not like that type of bother, but it's just like just pissed me off, you know. So that's all I really am here to talk about. So thanks for listening to my rant. Goodbye.